Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am Gamion, and I will be your game developer for this stream. My co-host Mega Kitty, it may look like she's there, but she's not. It's just a hollow sheet, and she might find her way there later. I'm basically currently a 7-year AAA co-developer and a roughly 40-year indie game developer, on and off, mostly on. I've been writing a lot of games. I've released 8 games self-published to date, and this will hopefully be my number 9. Field of Heroes is an online multiplayer soccer brawler that I hope to release early next year. And actually, that is going to be largely the focus of this bonus stream. Again, I usually only stream on Mondays, but decided I want to do a special stream today. The intention was that this would be the stream that I kick off my closed beta. However, sure enough, while Valve approved the Steam Playtest store page, they did not approve the app. That has to be approved separately, and that is a 3 to 5 day process. And approving the app is kind of a big deal. I read the fine print. I think their expectation is that most of the features are already there. And features, I mean features that I promised on the store page. So I have an inkling that if I were to submit it for a review today, it would fail because it doesn't meet all of the promised features on the store page. So I went back to look at the store page itself to look at the promised features, and I realized there's sort of some dubious ones in there. So this was set up in May, back earlier this year, and I'm looking at the key features here that my marketing team put together. And I'll just kind of go through them real quick and what their state is. Choose your hero. Yes, we can do that. We got 9 of them. Basking the attention. Honestly, I don't see how this is a key feature. This is something that I kind of expect implicitly based on what I'm seeing here, which, by the way, I updated all the screenshots. So this is all new here. And all these screenshots up here. The trailer is the same, but everything else is new. This is new screenshots all around. Make it look more actiony. So yeah, lots of stuff going on here. But back to the list. I don't really like this very much. I'm probably going to replace this with something else. Create new fields. Now the thing is, the field creator, it technically works, but it's not user-friendly and it's not documented. But it is something that is a key feature. They're probably going to look for that. So I'm thinking I at least want to put it in a DLC and get that in before review. Now that's not really a key feature of the playtest, but I think I want to have it there anyway, maybe. So anyway, I'm going to probably, at a minimum, I'm going to put it on the main DLC, so those who have product keys already should be technically capable of downloading it. Compete anywhere in 5v5 PvE, single player versus AI. This all technically works right now, so that's good. Gain notoriety, track your wins, leaderboards, and personal stats. This one really has my attention because I don't have the Steam integration set up for leaderboards and stats yet. I have there's the match leaderboard. There are the accolades you get at the end of the match, and that's all there, but it doesn't send anything to Steam, and there's no leaderboard entries in Steam. So I may need to get that hooked in before I put it in review. I'm actually 95% sure I'm going to do that. And fortunately, I've done some work on it lately offline, but I'm just going to have to finish and close that loop, which is just as well because I had to do it anyway. Last one, become a legend, use Twitch integration. So there is no Twitch integration right now. So, and I'm starting to wonder, I think this is a key feature, but it is going to be a bit of work, and I want to get this closed beta out as soon as possible. So I'm going to have to think about what I can do with these key features, and how much I can get in quickly as possible, and then put it up for review. So that's my focus right now. And on top of that, it is almost November. Just 3 days till November, including today. And that gives me, excuse me, only November, December, and January to prepare for Next Fest. So that's 3 months. And I currently have a fair bit of stuff to do on top of that, what I just told you. And on top of the feedback I'm going to get from my playtesters. because I haven't even really I've done hero balancing with 3 dozen playtesters since the start, but now I'm going to expand that to maybe 300 playtesters, and that's going to be a real challenge. So when I see in this list, I'm probably going to have to double it before next fest. I'm just being realistic about things. And now that said, I don't have to do every single task. I can choose to do what I want to do before next fest, but there could be some real whoppers in there, serious gameplay balancing issues, and all that. So all that said, so this week or tonight, I'm just going to kind of crank through some of the easier stuff that I can, and then go offline later and work on the other things. I may even change the store page featured list. So I think I want to go and review this and maybe make a few changes. Now compare that with the release roadmap. These are the features: PvPvE, 9 heroes, 10 fields, leaderboards, personal stats, community servers, build your own fields and share and play them online, and Twitch viewers and achievements. So there's a lot of overlap there, but so I can tune this list just a bit. Oh, and by the way, someone asked me in my last stream how many wishlist items I have. Well, I looked it up earlier today, and I have about 255 or so since May. In fact, I had 270, and then the number dropped about 15 or 20 almost. So you may be wondering, how do people lose wishlist items? Well, there's a couple of reasons for that. One, the wish list is pretty crowded, and they want to make room for even better games that they want to play more. They may have put it in and looked at the page again and seeing, oh, this game is dragging on, and I'm tired of waiting for it. I'm just going to take it out of my list. Maybe I'll put it in later, but maybe not. So yes, losing wish lists is a thing, and it does happen. And there are explanations for it, at least theories at least. So that's something I'm keeping in mind as well. And the last thing I'll mention before I dive into development is, doing all the work to do before next fest. You could say, well, why not wait till the next fest? Give yourself a few more months to work and polish things out. Well, the thing is, we're entering year 5 of development very soon, and I have to admit I'm getting pretty fatigued of working on the game as much as I love it, because that time could be spent on other games, other ideas. Could have been done with maybe jams. It could have been other hobbies, maybe more driving around the country, more just different things. And I don't want this game to be my next Dominoes, where I spent 9 years on it in my free time and never had anything to show for it other than a couple of good blogs and really keeping my C++ skills polished. And the satisfaction of having gotten as far as I did. But I don't know, I really want this one to come out and be at least a positive reviewed game. So hopefully it'll be very positive, but we'll see how things go. So that's kind of where we are with things, and I think I'm going to have to really turn the heat up, get things done, get things working. I mean, some of you have already played the game, and you're having fun with it, and it's just time to fix it up, get it polished, get it out the door, and that's what I want to do very much. So, with that aside, go to my list of things that... So when I took those new screenshots, and I'll show you at the... if you want to go to the store Steam page, that would be right here. So again, this is where you can see the new screenshots, and as I recorded those screenshots, I found a bunch of bugs. So I want to get those knocked out first. One of the bugs caught my interest was the fact that one of the players, Dodger, has a turret that they can conjure, and but it blocks other teammates. So I want to fix that real quick. I don't want the turret to block other players on the same team. So we're going to go to the danger room. So I'll show you the turret. And there's a turret. But now I can't run through it. See, and I just kind of get stuck there. and I want to be able to run through it. So, should be an easy fix because I already did the same thing with another conjured field task, the magic wall. So I'm just going to do for the turret what I did for the wall. So here's the magic wall. Alright, so what do we do for the wall? Had to be in the start. Audio. Update colliders, that's what I did. Okay, so I'm going to copy this logic. I wonder if I can just copy and paste this. I think I can. Anyway, so I said my bit. If anyone has any comments or feedback, then you're welcome. And I'm also going to catch one of you off guard with a shout out, because I just feel like it right now. That would be Just Cavito, Freedom Force Studios is watching. So let's say hello to them.
Oh, they were saying driving all the way. So they were going to drive from New York down to South Carolina and then up to Boston. This drive is like 2 to 3 hours or less. Less than.
Oh, and we got Mega Kitty. All right, that's enough Mega Kitty for the moment. Now let's let her get settled in, and this should be fixed now. So now when I spawn the turret, yeah, I can just go through it now. And so can my teammates, because it's based on team assignment. So we just do a simple test if they're hostile, and they are or not, then we ignore them. So it's working out. So let's put this one in the can. Okay, we're gonna keep those. Then teammates no longer bump into Dodger Spear turret. Okay, knocking that one out of the list. And then there was another one about, let's see, refresh this list, work list now. Yeah, a couple font updates I need to do here. Yeah, so some visual cues in there. Still using the wrong font. I want to fix that. Oh yeah, and this too. Almost forgot this one. this one's already sauna. Okay. Respawn, hero switch. This needs to be the new font. All right, that's better. Mr. Who-Man, I'm just tuning in to see what random clip that clip slot machine's going to show. Okay. What is Mecha Kitty looking at? I have the blinds up outside, or I should say pointing outside. She's seen something. Well, we'll keep an eye on that. All right, so I wonder, can I see? Oh yeah, here we go. Oh wait, this is still using in this quick match. Cancel. No, can't be that. Oh, this. Yeah. I forgot about that. Oh, the event feed as well. Forgot about that one too. Okay, loading screen. Yeah, I got. Oh yeah, I need a new loading screen for that too. That is going away. Oh, that one's not using. I need to replace that anyway. Yeah, that's another thing I need to do is make new loading screens. So, all right. But as far as the task at hand, what else do I need to do here? Hero switch. Is there any other urgent? Let's see. The Elder Forest. And well, let's see. This one. Health. Not really that concerned about this one, but I'll just knock it out so I can deal with it later. We're going to use a new health bar for this. This shouldn't be on the reference list anymore. Okay. Yeah, Slogbog, so and Castle, these all need new loading screens. Yeah, I want to get rid of this button. I can't. Pinwheel, post-match layout. Wait, where is this still using the font? Oh. Really? How did I forget that one? So this is just some tidying up that I want to get done for Steam playtest. For these who joined in late, I was supposed to have it tonight, but it turns out that the store page got reviewed, but not the app. And before the app can get reviewed, I need to do a few things, unfortunately. So it's going to be probably another week before it actually starts. So I'm very down about that, but got to do it. All right, so we're done with these. And I think I'm done with the item for now. Hero switch, did that. Hero switch, let me look again. yeah, a lot of these now. What's this? Oh, that's for the settings. Oh, this one should not have any. I wonder why it thinks this has any. Okay. Well, I think that's enough changes for that. As soon as I look at one last thing. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I'm gonna get that marked as fixed. And forest. Updated. Changed instances of spicy pizza font to sauna. All right, what was next on my list? Bad Heroes Creep Forward, that is kind of a big one. I'll get to that later. These three I want to work on, though. And the Bone Gate is down. So let's go to the dungeon. These are individual. Not sure I like that anymore. Kind of move these into the control. Okay, I think that can work. Also, it's the wrong font. And let's give it a little margin because it's kind of high there. Was it a good clip? Yeah, it was all right. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna have text gate. Yeah, I wonder if I deleted my clip from like a year ago. I probably did. this test in here shouldn't be there anymore. Oh, Meg Kitty's finally settled down. Whoa. This camera has a little latency going on right now. One time it rebooted on stream. That was creepy. Is bone gate active? Wait a minute. Here we go. Bone gate is up. We're going to hide these. Okay, it's actually good. So those are already hidden. Perfect. So we don't want to let's see, on bone gate, we don't want to do anything with the text here. That's actually a good thing. So let's break these for now. Make sure that it works by having the text in the progress bar. Text bone gate. Okay, so now I want to do, how do I know which team this is on? Which team ID? Actually, what I'm going to do instead is always set it to blank and then set it to something if it's active. Perfect, just get owner. Get player state. And we need to check something real quick. Get session, player states. And Visual Studio's frozen again. Okay, so it does have a team component. Hey, Matt's Burst Quest, welcome. I'd say things are going okay right now. I was supposed to have my my closed beta up today, but Steam hadn't actually reviewed the app yet. I didn't know they had to do that until today. And I also learned that I think I would probably fail review today because the game is lacking a few features that are in the feature list because I hadn't gotten to them yet. So I'm going to scramble to get those done after the stream. But on stream, I do have other things I need to do. And Mr. Human, how do you show clips like that? Which is it? So typically a streamer has a shout out, just an SO, bang SO command that will give a shout out to a streamer or to another member of their viewer, yeah, to a viewer who also streams. So I use StreamerBot. I think it's StreamerBot that does this, where it plays a clip. I need to remember because it's been a while since I set it up. Let's see. Ads. Oh, no, those are commands. I don't think it's set up here. No, I think it's integration. No? Oh yeah, Stream Elements. I think it's Stream Elements that does it. So yeah, Stream Elements, I think you integrate your stream with it and you have an overlay that will show a clip. And I've seen Air Force Game Player use it on his stream, and I like it so much that I wanted that to work on my stream too. So let's see, Git. So the latest addition to my stream, though, was the first, second, third redeems. Uh-oh, I knew it. The Mega Kitty camera is going down. It's probably going to reboot now. So I guess I'll have to take out the Mega Kitty out of the equation for the... Oh, I think it's back. All right, we'll keep an eye out on that. Yeah, that was Jessica Vino's clip. It may have been kind of old, though. Oh, if you want a clip about you, we can do that. You can totally do that. I didn't know that was even possible. Well, there you go. All right, so back to this. Okay, so Bone Gate becomes active. If it's my team's gate, then I want it to read Bone Gate is up. If it's the other team, it's attack it. There. Because I don't want my own team to be attacking their own Bone Gate. First, because A, you can't, and B, it just makes no sense because it's there to defend your goal. Now, the other thing is when the gate is down, what do I do? Let's see, Bone Gate appeared. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to keep this because I just saw something else to use it for. So when the progress bars aren't up, I want the text to be different. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I don't. Let me remember something here. Is this? It's the overlay. Oh, the bones collected. Okay. Right. Bones collected. At first quest, made good progress on getting my system working again, but you did I dig a hole with the refactor? I've been there hundreds of times. I know the feeling. So where are the bone? There's the image. I forgot where the bones are. There's like 8 bones that show. Oh, some material. That's right. It was a material. Where was that set? That was the image. That's it. The timer bar. Okay, so yeah, I did it. I was right the first time. So yeah, let's break these up. Gate active. Then we may need another text field because we don't want it center aligned. Let's see how that looks. So tell us, Matt's first quest about your system. Is it a game? Is it an overlay? Side project? Oh, that looks terrible. Not to mention the rotation's wrong. Let's see. I'm going to put it beneath the bones. I wonder if I can do that. Or maybe I'll just put it on the HUD as another element by itself. Make them visible by default. Okay, I'm curious to see how this looks. Oh, too far down. Let's fix that. Oh, I gotta hook them back in too. 1, 2. I'm wondering if the font's a little big there. I like how my team ran to pick it up. It's sort of the red guy too. I'm going to take that font size down just a hair. Okay. This goes back to a task I had for making the UI, the metagames more clear. All right, so let me. I gotta make sure these are centered. So let's drag this, and drag this. So it's about center. What's the size? this. Alright, that should be more centered than before. I'm wondering if the font's a little big. I don't know, my instincts tell me to take it down to one more size. Okay. Yeah, I still can kind of see it from the corner of my eye. Let's do 28. Okay, I don't want to make it any smaller than that. Okay, so let's see what happens when one of the gates goes up. See if the other change works now. No. Come on, we just need a few more bones. Oh, yeah, no text there. Let's fix that. I think it's because it was hidden the whole time. Yep. Yeah, I wonder. These skeletons clearly spawn, and there are bone pickups that have prompts, but I wonder if anyone's going to run around the bone piles thinking to pick up bones from there. Okay, red team's almost got it. There we go. Bone gate is up. Attack it. Good. That's what I want to see. Now, I want to get our gate up, and I want it to just read our bone gate is up. And that's all I want it to read. Yeah, it's reversed. I know why too. It's the whole progress thing. This is gonna have an ugly fix. How am I gonna fix that? Let's expose a scale. It's kind of a hacky solution, but would work. Okay, now it's just our team that needs to collect the bone. Well, both teams. Make sure it still works. Oh yeah, that's my bone. Alright, where are your skeletons? Keep spawning. Alright, that looks better. Bone gate is up. Bone gate is up, attack it. Alright, I think the scaling works. Let's make sure they dismiss properly too. Oh, also the font. I'm using the old font. Can't use that. So this should be so bold. Alright, make sure that still looks good. Okay, that's good. All right, let's put that one in the books. Updated dungeon bone gate HUD. Clearly describe what players should do per team. And that one is done. And this one. Everybody's up. You need to check. I fixed that too. Now, this one caught my attention when I was taking screenshots recently. It's a bug with one of the heroes where their face isn't looking in the direction that I'm aiming at. That's a pretty critical bug. And it's hard to get, but I captured a video of it, so I think I can maybe figure it out here. So let's go back to let's see, danger room. So I'm going to try and dig up the video where I caught this happening. Okay, so it's fine. That's fine. Looks like that still works. Yeah, it was broken. Let's see where it was. That was working. And it broke here. So that's at about 158 mark. Okay, so it looks like the cursor was working. And I fell. And now, now I can see my, okay, there's the cursor. Looking at the left screen here. Oh. Maybe that's when it started failing, right here. Yeah, it looks like they're aiming at the cursor. And and then they ran to the... Okay. What if... and move. Rotate mesh to face camera. Something to do with that, I think. So let's focus on this for a minute. What if I get a repro here? Yeah, that was it. What did I do wrong though? That was definitely the bug. That's great. So, I'm curious to know what happened here. Okay, that looks right to me. Now, what am I doing wrong here? What is your rotation? Negative 178. What is it? What's the default? Negative 90. Okay, then the problem's probably not at the ending, but this. Okay, relative transform. Okay. I'm missing something here. Okay, well, of course that worked that time, but let me just double check. Should be negative 90. And here's my question. Why would running into the spikes have an effect? Why would it have an effect like that? Let's see if I just run into the spikes regularly. Yeah, that has no effect at all. I'm just going to fix this error real quick. So it doesn't happen by itself. And it doesn't happen if I simply run over the spikes. What is it about the spikes that is causing this to happen? Maybe I should look more at the animation notify. No. No, it's all external code. Yeah, what do you think about that, my kitty? That's what I thought. But I did notice a warning, though. What was that warning about? But, oh, base damage? Add. Add. What that warning is saying is... Okay. Let's go back to it. Attempt to apply a scope modifier. Wait a minute. Is the scope? Base damage source snapshot. Okay. Attributes were necessary were missing. We already have the damage attribute, though. Okay. Well, that's one's distracting. I'm going to have to deal with that separately. Also, I want to see if the check's being damaged. I just missed it. Yeah, she's not getting damaged. Okay, I gotta put that. I'll write that up in the bug list. I may need to compile from engine to debug that one further. So spike trap is not dealing damage. Causes a warning instead. Oh, item 600. Oh boy, milestone. Alright, back to the bug. So why is it messing up her direction? wonder if it's the animation. It's the falling animation, maybe. Hey, Shelly Bell, welcome. I'm just keeping busy. Let's see. So yeah, short of it is, I found out that I can't go into a closed beta tonight. There's some more app approval that needs to be done by Valve, and to do that, I think I would fail approval right now because I don't have some of the key features that the store page describes. So I need to get those in, but those are too complicated to get in on stream. They require some heads down time. But I am fixing a bunch of bugs I found in the past few days, just to get them out. I don't want these bugs to be in the playtest. So, let me look at this again. So she's going, hits the spikes, and oh yeah, and then she seems to suddenly turn around and look at them. Try that again. Let's keep the cursor to the right, to the left. Oh. So I'm wondering if there's something with the animation that's going on. I'm going to try that in slow motion. Oh, okay, so there was that snap right there. Alright, so what if I just walk over them slowly? There's nothing there. And I need a sanity check. We're only going to begin move once, I believe. Yeah, and once and end once. I'll see that again. Yeah, it's like a jump. So she kind of jumped. Look at their animation blueprint. Here's a question. Is anything else overriding setting the local rotation, that relative rotation? So we got here. Set relative transform. What about set relative rotation or transform? there. Try this. Oh, mesh effects. Oh, what if it's that? What if it's a mesh effect? Yeah, that's the problem. I can't set the relative transform directly. I need to do a mesh effect. Okay. So now I know what to do. Also, I'm listening to my own music, which is different from the stream music. If anyone thinks they are hearing two songs right now, please call it out. You shouldn't be able to hear the other music. But sometimes the headphones bleed into the mouthpiece. And Visual Studio's locking up again. Are you seeing this, Microsoft? This is your fault, Microsoft. Well, actually, it's Visual Assist's fault, but Microsoft could have prevented it. And now I lost cursor focus, too. There we go. Alright, so here's comes the fix. Oh, really? Aha, here we go. So that's where it's set. Fishing it may not be as easy as I thought. Might need to make a new modifier for this. Let's get the timings figured out here. Yeah, Meg Kitty camera's going crazy again. So that gets set first. What I could just do is say if there are no active modifiers, then don't do this. Or if there are any active modifiers, then don't do this. No, that's hacky. I don't think I want to do that. I might just require this, in fact. Visual Studio is freezing again. Visual Studio is frozen again. I think that will fix this. We'll have to find out. Right. Hey, Grandpa Serenity, welcome. It's going all right. I'm just knocking out the bugs, as usual. Overtime component. Oh, whoops. Let's see how Mega Kitty's doing. Working on any particular bugs tonight? Yes, the bugs I found when I was recording new screenshots for my Steam page. Wait, I can't manually... Oh, gotta fix that. What a happy kitty. But yeah, this is sort of the tip of the iceberg. I was supposed to have the closed beta up today, but due to the Valve bureaucracy, not a bad thing, I have more work to do before I can actually start the closed beta. I'm very, very anxious to get that started. because it's only a few more months until next fest, and I need that testing, and I got to fix those bugs. So it's kind of the reality that the game's going to be out in a couple of months is starting to really sink in, and I see all the work I have left to do, and I really want to start getting that stuff done. So let's see if this bug is fixed now. And I don't want to go another 6 months or 3 months. I want to finish the game, because then by itself, that's going to be there's going to be all the post-release work to do. All the release bug fixes probably have to make, all the other things I'll have to do, and I still have a full-time job that isn't this. So I'm setting myself up for a real ride here. But it's what I like to do. All right, first I'll make sure this works without the spike trap. All right, looks like it worked without the spike trap. Let's do it again. No, it didn't work. Let's see. When I remove a modifier. Transforms. Okay, so that captures... Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why I wouldn't fix that. Alright, let me try it again. Why would it fail on the first time? Why would that fail at all? Alright, do this without the spike trap. Let's move the spike trap away for a bit. third time. Yeah. They don't have it the second time, though. Okay, make another change here. Okay. That looks right. That looks right. Yes, that didn't work right. I wonder if this is a problem. Oh, I think Mega Kitty's up and eating. Yep, that wasn't it. So the fundamental problem here is that this this system simply does not work if any other component manually changes the the mesh's relative rotation. So I need to do something about that. I want to keep this modifier in, and I want to make it so. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of this. And then we're going to get this. Stop this. What else can I do? Can I get the modifier? Yes. a test here. I want to see if I can make it turn the wrong way. Like so. Instead of manipulating the roll rotation here, I want to see if I can manipulate the transform. Okay, so far so good. Alright, let's try the spike trap now. Yeah, that looks like it did it. Now, yeah, which makes sense. Don't use lerp. So, now the question is, what rotation do we assign it? Well, I need the camera rotation. Now, actually, the old version didn't even look at the camera rotation. The old version was just a hack. It was just because it knows the camera is always going to face the same direction in the game. Right, me kitty? All right. So we want to do it the right way. And what do? We need the camera. So we need to get the camera manager. What's the fastest way to do that? Wait, I already... Oh, no kidding. What do I use this for? Oh, camera modifier. Okay. Well, that's great. Actually, no, I don't want... It's locally controlled. Oh, okay, I understand that. We're getting the owner pawn. Now we need to do it a different way. In fact, that shouldn't even be something here. It should be a easier way to get it. Yeah, let's do it here. Oh, well, that's even easier. I mean, you need to write this function. Take the location of the camera manager. Take the location of the mesh. Okay, now we need to get the, let's see, so we don't got that. we want to transform the mesh local space to world space. Actually, no. I get the reverse. We transform this from world space to local space. Wishing you lurking. Good luck with the rest of this night. Thanks. Yeah, I'm kind of pretty much going to be like this the rest of the evening, I think. So, yeah, not super entertaining, but there'll be occasional Missy checkups. Rotate mesh to camera. Let's move this all into an easier to read place. We can do it all at once. Like this. It's starting to get hard to read. Maybe it's because it's getting late for me. Perform vertical movement. And perform vertical movement ought to be... should be actually further down. So I like to read my code from top to bottom. So when I call a function, if I have function A call function B, I generally prefer function B to be below function A. So it just makes it easier for me to find things. So you got rid of all that nesting, so it's easier to read now. Okay. After all that work, let's see how this looks. I find it fascinating. Learn more Dakota, though I don't work with anything this deep. Yeah, and a lot of streamers I watch use Godot or they use Unreal, but they don't write a lot of C++. So yeah, this is kind of. And honestly, when I do see streamers writing C++, it's usually for like not games. They're making their own overlays or their own programs or all sorts of other things. Oops, and I screwed that up. This should be pressing the camera. And mesh transform. Actually, that's world transform. Okay, that looks about right to me. X negative, yes, that definitely looks right to me. That's the mesh world transform. And I believe this converts it to a relative vector. I just don't know if that math is right. No. Yeah, something seems off to me about this. These things. What if it is working? And I just need to add a relative rotation to it. because the relative rotation of the character is actually, I think it was negative 90 in the first, or 270 degrees in the first place. But no, actually, I don't think that's right. I am curious to see if it works, though. I think it was different. Oh, okay. What do we do? We set the world rotation. Alright, so I'm probably doing something wrong in this map. I'm going to do something super hacky. Here's what I'm going to do. That's really hacky. So we're going to do... Yeah, let's just get in here. Oh wait, is this exposed? Because I can just use this. And Visual Studio froze again. I may have to kill Visual Studio if I can't get out of this. Oh, I guess it decided to respond again. Oh yeah. So we'll do this. Keep this part. This is the world rotation of the camera. Yeah, it works. It's looking at the camera. It's a little weird, but it is looking at the camera. It's almost, it's actually kind of animated almost. It's kind of interesting. You know what? I think I want to look at the camera plane. Maybe that's where I'm... Yeah. Yeah, it needs to be the camera plane, not the world location. Alright, that'll make more sense. Should be mesh folk. The Mega Kitty. That didn't come out as expected. Make sure I got this right. Camera location, camera forward. Oh, just do this instead. Point is the mesh location. It's so weird. Keeps changing, so camera location, camera forward, or what if it's just that? Yeah, that's better. almost like it better than the straight edge. Alright, so she go up. Yeah, there's a kind of a speed. Wait a minute. What is her rotation speed anyway? Yeah, where is this coming from? Mass transformer speed. Huh, this really ought to be per transform. So that's why it's not instant. Now it seems like the farther down I go, the more issues I find. I certainly didn't expect to spend over an hour on this bug alone. Alright, but we press on. Oh, but making it non-uniform would be a pretty big deal. Yeah, it's going to be impossible to do this without... Yeah. Alright, we're just going to live with that. Yeah, it's not terrible, but we're going to have to live with that. And now, back to the original problem. Does it work with the spikes? Yeah, so let's do that again. Yeah, that fixed it. We can't set the rotation directly because it will interfere with the mesh effects component. test this again. And start reviewing the code changes. Hey Melina, thanks for the follow. Welcome. I am I'm developing an online multiplayer soccer brawler called Field of Heroes. I am a AAA co-dev by day and an indie developer by night. And this is night, so indie developing I go. And you got the lucky Twitch avatar with the gigantic shape on it. And if you want to change that, you can. If you look at my Twitch page, you can scroll down a bit, and there should be a section for Steam avatars, and you can change your avatar there if you'd like. All right, I'm just gonna make sure this still works. Yes, it still works. So back to the code review. Shipper, what are you doing on Twitch? What's a shipper? Someone actually ships? Oh, I've shipped 8 games so far in my life. And this will be number 9. What does the saying go? Those who can't ship stream. Well, I can tell you, I follow other streamers who've shipped a few demos and small games on itch that were pretty fun. I gotta tell them that and see if they'll stop streaming. All right, so let's sort this out. We don't want to save this change. This is a shit, we don't need to save that either. Okay, fixed bug where Latunia could get stuck in a bad mesh rotation if she uses her dash and lands on a spike trap. This is due to conflicts between directly rotating her mesh and the mesh, let's see, in the mesh effects component manager rotating the mesh. Man, that was a doozy to fix, but it's fixed. Right, for those who don't know, if you wish list, you can see the Steam store page. I just put up some latest screenshots quite recently, so you can see those new screenshots on the store page. And let me go mark this task as finished. Let's look at my workload here. Yeah, that's fixed. Hey, Plobby3D, welcome. Good to see you here. All right. Spectre Shop's not dealing damage. I want to investigate this further using a custom engine build, and that takes a long time. I don't want to do that on stream. Bot heroes sometimes creep forward. That is a not tonight problem, but it is a problem. Red horse goalkeeper doesn't chase the ball. This one we can probably play with a bit. This is an AI bug. Let's see, but is this the right time? Actually, I think I want to do something that's more entertaining than both of those. So I need new thumbnails and new loading screens for all my fields. And it's not a critical thing, but I'd really like to have it. So to get the loading screens, what I'll do is get some gameplay footage and then pause, and then see if we can get a good angle from the editor and take a screenshot. Oh, and of course I have my co-host here, Mega Kitty, who is still enjoying a nap. So there's going to be some stutter here because I'm just playing for the first time since launching Unreal Editor. It's perfectly normal. It's loading animations. If you look at the top left of your screen, you'll start to see like loading, preparing shaders, Niagara systems, all that fun stuff. And does it every time. Okay, let's pause this. All right, so let's see, like, how would this look as a, like a, so yeah, actually, let me, okay, good. And then, if I just kind of zoom in like this. So you see, this is what I'd be doing to try and get a, you know, a screenshot for the loading screen. So it could look, you know, like that's not really good. You want to get something with a light on it. So this is really the best angle to get. And it can be hard though. Like, let's look at, you look at this angle. I wouldn't use that for a loading screen. What I want to do is score a goal and then maybe get everyone in the center of the field to do a lot of stuff. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. You know, it's not the worst, but Oh, no, it's not hiding the, oh, it's not hiding the viewport. Um, which kind of goes beyond the HUD. It's not hiding the scores. Oh, that's not good. Needs to hide the scores too. Okay, but yeah, just pretend for a second it's not there. I mean, this wouldn't be terrible. It certainly wouldn't be near the top of my list, but something like this would be kind of interesting. But the point is, you want to kind of get a view of the lay of the land, as it were. Let me show you the current one. So that would be under fields. Core fields, and then maps. Actually, where did I put the field maps? Oh, Mega Key went up and got some food. That's experience with system. So, unknown ruins. Well, that's the icon. Where's the loading screen? Yep, so this was a really lucky catch here. You can kind of see the ruins. You're running with the ball. Get a better, tighter shot of that. And it just looks great. You got action there. You got the running. You got the fighting. You got the goalie over there just standing there. The problem is this was before the level was reskinned. So all these elements are not in here anymore. You even got the crowd there too. So I gotta make a new one based on that. Okay. On second thought, I'm thinking about what's my time? How long am I streaming for? Well, that's not too long. Maybe it would be easier to just do that Slogbog bug instead. The goalkeeper isn't chasing the ball. So I need a function that will destroy all the heroes except the goalkeepers first. And let's see. I have to look at the cheat manager for that. Destroy bot heroes. So we need a new one to more easily test this bug. No, you're not far. We're going to do destroy bot heroes except goalkeepers. I'm not sure why I just don't do this in the first place. Okay, it should be that. You know what? I regret changing this. I think this is just fine as a pawn. And so it is for the other function too. Because remember now, the reason why I only cast to a pawn, even though it's a hero character, is that a pawn is the simplest class that supports this interface, or this function. Okay, let's see if that actually works. So for those of you who came in later, before I did my spiel about where the project was going, this was supposed to be the night that would release the closed beta. However, Steam didn't actually review the app. They reviewed the store page, but not the app. And the problem with them reviewing the app is what I believe Valve does is they gotta fix this. So I believe what Valve does is they look at your store page to say what you committed to including in your game. Like you're going to have so many levels, you're going to have multiplayer support, you're going to have achievements, you're going to have leaderboards, and so on. And they're going to test for those things. And if you don't have them, they may reject it. And as things are at the moment, I've been working on everything but integration with leaderboards and achievements and a few other things. So that being the case, let me check something real quick. Then I might fail their review. On top of the fact it takes like 3 to 5 days to review in the first place. So what I want to do is get ahead of that. And so this evening I'm fixing bugs, but after I go off stream, I need to go heads down. I need to get those features in and then get them to review it as soon as possible, because the next big milestone is Next Fest in February, and I need testing like yesterday. So trying to get as much as I can done. Oh, am I? And as soon as they approve it, then I'm going to have a closed beta, and all here are invited. All the streamers I hang out with are invited. All content creators who review games before they're released are invited. And I will take all your feedback and make the game better. And then after that, I will start sending copies out to more content creators, the kind who release games that are eminently coming out, that are pretty well polished, ready to roll, and who want to get ahead of the release news. And then after that is Next Fest. And I got lots of stuff I need to do. Alright, so let's test this new feature, see if it works. So we're going to go to the slog bog. I also am a full-time AAA co-dev, making different kinds of games by day for another studio. So unless I stream on a Saturday, I'm usually running low on fumes by the time I get after maybe even 2 hours on my stream. But I want to kind of push myself a little bit and get a little bit more done tonight if I can. And I'll sleep well. This is the slog bog. Let me get you a full view of that for those of you who have not seen it before. Yep, this is actually a field that you play on. I need to replace these emitters, by the way. These green. I need to have like kind of a swamp gas kind of thing coming out instead of these particles. but that's for another night. So I want to see if this works. And while we wait for this to start, okay, looks like my field. There are 9 heroes you can choose from. 5 ranged, 4 melee, 3 defense, 3 midfield, 3 forwards. The midfields are also support. They have buffs and debuffs that help your team, and they are very effective. And I know a lot of people are just going to want to, run and gun and just, tear things apart and hack and combat. But for you support players, there's something here for you for sure, and your team will appreciate you. All right, let's test this. Destroy all bots. Destroy bot heroes. So goalkeepers. Bam. Let's see how it looks. Goalkeeper. Hey, it worked. I'm going to test the bug. You see on the radar on the bottom right, there's only 2. Now here's the bug. Okay, so he's doing okay. If I kick the ball, he's just going to look at it. I need to do it. Let's see. Like the. Oh, I need to wait until he's not moving for a sec, and then kick it like that. Yeah, he didn't move. He should have caught that. It went right past him. It was fast, but it went right past him. So the question is, what is he thinking? What is the AI thinking? And I got the answer for that. We're gonna turn on the what was the cheat command for this? Now let me check my cheat list here. Let me hang on a sec. Let me open. Where did I put that cheat? Ah, yes, I changed this recently. Wait a minute, how did I forgot how I did it. I gotta quit the game. And while we're waiting for that search, let's check out Mega Kitty. Oh, okay, it was show AI. Alright, fine. We'll just do that. Okay, now you'll see that if you look at the AI now, he's displaying what he's thinking at the moment. He's idling at the field start. So let's run with this. Stop the ball from entering the goal. Okay. So that's what he's thinking right now. Let's see what he's thinking when I kick it. Yeah, he just kind of stood there. So let's look at his AI. So this is the behavior tree for goalkeepers. This is what they think. It's what is called the decision tree. What happens is they go from left to right, looking at all the things they could do and deciding what they can do and will do. Like if so, right now the most important, and it's an owner priority. This is the highest priority. Is ball in front of the goal? Yes, it is. This is already built in Unreal Engine, so I built this tree here from scratch. But yeah, it does use Unreal Engine tech. So here's what it was doing. Stop the ball from entering the goal. And this is, I wrote this blueprint. This is the blueprint that this node does. So when the AI is doing this, I'm in here. So you're thinking about giving UE5 a try. Have you used other game engines before, or made your own game before? Unity? Yeah, I've used Unity as well. That's right. I released a couple mobile games with it. But you prefer C++ over C#? I don't hear that much, but cool. But yeah, C++ does have its advantage. It's a tool, and it has its advantages when you need them. So yeah. So what kind of games are you thinking about tinkering with in Unreal? Hey, can I... Okay, go move location. You have a couple exploration world ideas. Cool. Well, Unreal should be able to handle that. Let's have it draw where it wants to run to. I'm about to do a beat 'em up in Unity, but I was thinking about trying Unreal also. Yep. Well, thing is, this game would actually be a nice fit for Unity, but the reason I made it in Unreal is to shore up my Unreal skill set, and because Unreal lets me make mods with this. All right. So, oh, I forgot the ball. I'm not saying you can't make mods with Unity. In fact, you certainly can, because you could in Valheim, so absolutely it's got to support that. Alright. So you see that new sphere that just kind of appeared? Oh wait, what was that? Oh, it's sinking into the ground. What? Why is it sinking in the ground? I wonder if that has something to do with it. Alright. Let's do... Okay, perfect. Let's see if he's not going there. Okay, that worked. What now? What the heck? Oh yeah, he has no teammates, so he doesn't know what to do. All right, let's try that again. I'm gonna do the dipping under the ground thing that I just noticed. Let's see what happens when I try kicking when it's underground. Yeah, that was weird. It's not... Why is it going in the ground? Oh, look at all that stuff. Oh, aiming direction. I wonder if it doesn't like a 3D direction into the ground. What if I made this a 2D vector? See if I still get that dip. Phew. Oh, look, it's not dipping anymore. That's more like it. But he's not running over, he's not running here. Because it's in the air, I bet. Yeah, it's up there. That's the other problem. So, let's see. How am I going to solve this? First of all, is taking the 2D the right thing to do? I think it is. I need to wrap my head around this for a sec. This is it's supposed to be where the ball is most likely going to land. But also, it's above ground. Yeah, see that? He's not moving. And I think he's not moving because this is too far above the ground for him to track. Oh, we figured it out. But I think that is a problem. So I think this needs to be... Get move target direction 2D. All right, so that's one change. And now we've done that. Intersect the goal on its current path. Which of these is it doing? Let's find out which. Yeah. So let me get them back in that position and figure out which one of these it's doing. Or maybe I don't even need to do that. Let's just look at these out. Go plane. I thought I had a snap to ground function. Okay, so that should snap it to the ground. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that's better. Well, he's still not running here, though. Oh, then now he just decided to do it. Yeah, what is he doing? South ball for any goal. Alright, let me see what the waypoint looks like. Okay, so there's a good overlap there, but he's just not walking to it. I want to know why he's not walking to it. He may not even be trying to run. You doing? Oh, it failed. Why did he fail? Blocked? By what? What do you think you're blocked by? Oh, what's this? It can't generate a nav mesh here. Oh, wow. That's big. I'm just covering all kinds of issues tonight. Good thing, though, because I'll catch them before the players do. So it's not drawing a nav mesh. Why? What's here? Is it the ground? Okay, I think we're definitely onto something. So this is happening in the slog bog, but not other maps. See if I go to Unknown Ruins. Oh yeah, it is happening here too. Oh wow. It's just easier to see in slog bog. What is? Wait. What's affecting the nav mesh on this? This should not be affecting nav mesh. Oh, no. Well, it's not a bad idea that they can't navigate into the goal, but what if I undid this? No, that's not it. Or is it? What is the cause of this? Maybe this is too big. Yeah, but this shouldn't affect navigation, nor would it, because it's not a blocking. Yeah, it's an overlap, so it wouldn't affect navigation, but I'm going to turn it off anyway, because it shouldn't in the first place. Okay, and as for this, I'm pretty sure this is working now. And back to this. You know, the goal... Oh, that's too big. Look at that. That's way out of... Why did I make it so big? Yeah, this really needs to get pulled back in big time. But the problem's on the interior too. What if I made this not affect navigation? Oh, okay, then they just go right through. Okay. Alright, that's a little better. Can I get it? What is now? Oh, what is this? Oh, that's the same thing. Alright, what if I moved it? What if I brought it in a little more? Like that. Yeah, it's still generating the navigation. So yeah, I mean, that's still affecting navigation, though. Maybe it's not that bad anymore. Now, let's see. No, well, it's not a navigation problem, I don't think. Now, what's the deal here? Wait, that was a success? Oh, he moved. Okay. Alright, what about this? Okay, he was blocked. What's blocking him? What's the sphere? Aim assist. I don't understand what's blocking him though. Nope. Could be an invisible object there that isn't affecting the nav mesh. So what could it be? None of that. Maybe a small rock or something? Okay, so if I select this area, here's what we get selected. Let's look at what it got selected. Some border logs, I already checked those. Actually, let me do a tighter selection. Let's do just the goal, like just right here. Hero switch, yeah, that's expected. No, none of the rocks. There's 2 torches, but those shouldn't affect anything. Torch lights, fires, water. Oh, the water. Landscape. So water plane, water field, foliage and landscape. Yeah, and those would have collision on them. Huh. So what is blocking the AI? Yeah, let's see if Unreal Forums know. Get path points. What is that? Oh. Ooh, look at that. Get path points. Maybe I can figure it out. Let's draw those path points. He's trying to path inside the goal, where it's harder to move. me understand this. Text. What kind of a path is that? Look at that. 1, 2. Yeah, he's trying to go back. He's trying to go backwards. Alright, how do I deal with that? What I need is like a something to block the AI from going in the goal. I need a way to, yeah, this area needs to be brought out more. Maybe it's something I need to set up in the nav mesh. Like when I say, look, let's see, nav mesh, recast nav mesh, agent height, max slope. They have modifier volume. I wonder, can I add a nav modifier in the goal? No. I don't want to do this every field. let's see how this looks from just this. Oh, wow. That looks weird. Now I can't even go in there. Maybe I can alter the extents. So let's do 1. Merrick phone's just broken. Okay. Use normal collision box to check dynamic obstacle. Oh, okay. Let's try that. We'll just do a collision box. And I'm going to put it dynamic obstacle. And then the collision. What if I did no collision? Will that work? Oh, neat. I think it will. Alright, so the idea is to keep the AI from pathing inside. So let's see if this can get this to work. Let's make the extents a bit wider. Just on the inside. Okay, that looks good. We got more area, but let's... Okay, so that... Let's see how that works. This is just experimental. Oh wait, was that extending outside the goal? No, it was not. Hey, look at that. I think it's actually working. This is great. Okay, so we'll save that. And then for this, I kind of want to keep this. So clean that up. So what's this? This should be like way up here. All right. Draw AI path. Okay, so let's clean these spaghetti wires up a bit. And the first one was controller. this too. So we're gonna stretch this down a bit. This up a bit in a sec. Okay, that's pretty clean. All right, so let's see, attack, defend, goal. Make sure this still works. Good. Now, let's turn these debug flags off, make sure it still works. County Series, thanks for the raid. For those of you who first time here, I am Gamion. I am developing an online multiplayer soccer brawler that I hope to have released early next year. I'm a AAA co-dev by day and an indie by night, which is now. I still sword. So to celebrate your arrival, I'm going to go ahead and play a quick game real quick to celebrate also the fact that I just fixed this bug. I'll just do a little tidying up, and then this looks good to me. And then let's close this. Then we need to save the map. And then we'll say, we'll commit that in a minute. So let me just close down Visual Studio and go ahead and fire up a game. Yeah, definitely gotta look through this stuff. And here we go. So again, this is a Field of Heroes. Been working on it for almost 4 years in my spare time, and I'm trying to really make it look like a really professionally made game. I had an artist do all the work here. An artist also did all the field art and the hero art. I'm just gonna pop us into a game real quick. Okay, that looks right. And so in this brawler, you can choose from 9 different heroes to play as. There you have defense, midfield, support, and offense. And you have 5 ranged and 4 melee heroes, but it's balanced so that you can be one or the other and not be imbalanced with the others. So melee tends to be faster and deals more damage, whereas ranged, you can do less damage from safer distances. And I didn't go too well. And every hero has a weapon and 3 abilities. So I'll use one of mine now. This is all the AI that I programmed myself. Yeah, he just got it in. So I use a spike trap here to slow the enemy down. Yeah, oh, and he summoned a log and rolled me over. Did I do everything myself? No. Again, I did the gameplay. Actually, the artist did the field, the heroes, the UI that you see in front of you. Like almost the vast majority of the art in the game. The VFX and some of the riggings and such were purchased from Asset Place or Marketplace Assets. But otherwise, I did the rest of the work. This is online multiplayer. It will be in closed beta very soon. It was supposed to be closed beta today, but the app needs review. So we'll get that done as soon as we can. Yeah, slowed him down. So yeah, again, these are 9 bots, but this is all 5v5 multiplayer. You can play with your friends and your friends' friends, and you'll have a wonderful time. Now I'm going to switch to a melee hero here. You can switch your heroes mid-game to keep things interesting and to rebalance yourselves against the other team. You can see some of the melee attacks here. Hey, thanks for the follow, too. Oh, stuck. Oh. You just wait till I get my power up ready. Yep. And the AI is also designed to pass to human players much more often than not. So the humans are always the star of the show. Thanks for the wish list. My store's been up since May. It's going to release early next year, but I only have 250 wish lists right now, so I'm really trying to get those numbers up. That's probably my fault for not putting more energy into marketing. That said, it's still a couple months before release, so it's not too late. Now I'm going to use my special power. I'm a Were Orc. And they got a proper thrashing here. But then he thrashed me back. That's okay. I got another trick up my sleeve. Oh, he got me to it first. I'm going to do it right back at him. Get out of my way. Oof, he finished the job. Oh. Let's get the ball back. Yeah, I love using this hero. Yeah, well, looks really fun. Yes, I'm really trying. Again, it's been almost 4 years of my spare time. I've had some play tests. Last thing I'll show you while you folks are all still here, I'm going to play another field. Now, some of the fields actually have metagames in them. They have characters and other things in the field that make it more exciting. This is my favorite art, by the way. I love this field art. It's so professionally done. Because I commissioned an art studio to do it. I looked up the art studio and said, hey, I need you to do all the art for this game. And there you go. That was a bad start. So there's going to be a sandworm that's going to appear in a second. Keep things interesting. And there he is. So you can take the sandworm down first. All right, and then he sucks the other team into his quicksand trap. Now this hero is has some cool abilities like a wall. Watch this. There, it's stuck. Got him stuck in a wall, and a tornado for the get him. Oh, Sandworm's back. Well, I'm gonna go for the ball instead. Oh, it looks like, yep, our team got him. So see, the AI is getting pulled away. The other team's getting pulled away a little bit. Let me get that wall back up to stop him. Yeah! And by the way, I can go through the wall, but he can't. Oh, that does it. It's tornado time. Yeah, Mario Football. Yeah, Mario Strikers. Absolutely. So you'll find different flavors of this kind of game if you look. So yeah, there's Mario Strikers. There's Omega Strikers on Steam, actually. Look up some Omega Strikers on Steam. And there's obviously Rocket League, but that's really its own thing. And if you go back, I mean, this game has kind of existed since the 90s. There was an Amiga game like this that was kind of fun. But the thing is, none of those other games have quite the variety that this game does. This is more like a MOBA soccer game, and the others are really more focused on the soccer. You know, there's just uniform, team members, no heroes, just, well, except Omega Strikers, but they play on like a single, very small field with 3v, what was it, 3v3? Beer MBS Combat Basketball, never heard of that. Let's look at that. Oh, and some other features that this game has is, well, that'll be the Dragoon. Another feature this game has that those games don't is the ability to make your own fields. So there is a field editor that's going to be free DLC to come with this game. So you can make your own field and share it on Steam Workshop. And it works, but it's not user-friendly in the slightest. So it needs work. Uh-oh, now they're sucking me into the sand trap. Oh, let me help him. Bam! He's stunned. Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm going to summon my fire-breathing wyvern now. Get ready for it. Yeah, it's 4 a.m.? Well, get a good night's sleep. And there's the dragon. Okay, well, I've showed you what I wanted to show you. And the very last thing, for those who want to stay a minute longer, there is a marketing. Let's see, there was a gameplay video. Let's see if this is the right one. Oh, that's the wrong game. And this is the second time I've forgotten where I put it. Is this the one with the multiplay? No. I have a video from playtesting. Let's see if I can find that. No, that's not it. Or is it? Yeah, it's probably this one. And I want to show you what it's like 9 players in the game. I mean, human players. It's in here somewhere. It may not be the one. Yeah, I think it's this one. This is a match with 9 players. I tested on a testing service called Team Tester GG. I mean, so this is how it looks at its maximum potential. And this was a few months old, by the way. I fixed a lot of the bugs since then. So look at this action. This is what I want the experience to be for everyone. So, yep, that is Field of Heroes, and just wrapping up a one more bug fix before I'm gonna. It's actually 10 o'clock in the evening Central Time Zone here, and I work full time. I'm a full-time AAA developer, and then I come home and work on this. So it's been like effectively a 12-hour day for me, and I think I need to rest up. It's been almost 4 hours on stream. So yeah, this was a great stream. I got some serious bugs fixed, and now I'm in a rush to get the closed alpha or closed beta available to everyone who wants it. So it's got to be very soon, but I got to do a few things first. So before I log off, let me just do a quick code review here. And while I'm reviewing, I'm gonna introduce you to my cat, Mega Kitty. Okay, should be working, and I'm going to quickly test another field, make sure the goalkeepers are still working properly. So I'm just going to, it'll be just me and a couple of bots. So this is from the Unreal Editor. Just going to make sure the goalkeepers still do their job. I just fixed a bug where the goalkeeper would freeze when they were supposed to chase the ball down. So, ready to mark that one off the list. And I'm using my own special editor-only cheats to speed this process up. Yep, good. It's working. See how the goalkeeper's trying to anticipate my move? See how I'm moving the cursor and he's moving with it? So that's... The thing is, though, it's pretty easy to exploit. Watch this. Oh. No, I guess he made it hard that time. Well, point is, it's working. So I'm going to knock that bug off the list. So this is my bug list. I'll mark this as done. And these are the remaining bugs. And so, got lots here. So, oh, and let's see, that's better. Yep. So I got 79 more bugs. Some of them are simple. Some of them are like ongoing issues that may take hours, days, weeks to fix. So I'm gonna try and knock out as many as I can. And that will be that. So, again, that's Field of Heroes, and get some great progress tonight, and less bugs overall. Going to continue to work on this tomorrow after I come home from work, and I'm going to go find someone to raid off to. I usually stream on Monday evenings at 7 Central, or usually closer to 6 lately. I always start early, but around 7 Central on Mondays. And the rest of the week, like today, it's just kind of bonus streams. So I may or may not just do them. And with that, again, let's find someone to raid off to. I don't know who's streaming this late. Okay, we're going to raid us off to Erend. Looks like they're working. I don't know what they're working on. Let's ask them. So, again, thanks everyone for coming along. For this stream. I think it was a really good stream, and happy to, if anyone is working on their own projects, I'm happy to show them off here as well. So again, thanks everybody, and I will see you again either next Monday or sometime sooner than that. We'll see if I'm in the mood for another stream before then. Until then, have a good one.